After 30 years building our company, my wife gave my office to her lover. We don't need you anymore, she smirked. I just left. The next morning, our biggest client called her personally. His first 2 words made her drop the phone. I spent 30 years building our logistics company from nothing. Started in a garage in Seattle. Grew it to $75 million in annual revenue. My wife Jennifer and I were partners in everything, or so I thought. Last Monday, I walked into my office and found Tyler sitting in my chair, feet on my desk, drinking from the mug my son gave me. Tyler was 32, wore expensive suits, and had been our director of innovation for 6 months. Jennifer stood beside him, arms crossed. "Close the door, David," she said coldly. "We need to talk." I stood there confused. Jennifer opened her laptop. "We've restructured leadership. Your position is eliminated. Tyler will be taking over your office immediately." I looked at Tyler. He smirked. I looked back at Jennifer. "Are you serious?" "We don't need you anymore," she said, not even blinking. "Your operational duties are reassigned. You can keep a consulting title if you stay quiet about this." I didn't argue, didn't yell. I just nodded, grabbed my jacket, and left. The whole drive home, I kept thinking about one thing: a binder in my truck, the one Jennifer never asked about. See, 15 years ago, I signed our biggest contract, Phoenix Federal Services. They represented 43% of our revenue, but Jennifer never read the fine print. The contract had a personal guarantee clause. It required me, specifically me by name, to maintain active executive oversight. Without me, the contract was void. I called Marcus, their managing partner. "She pushed me out," I told him simply. There was a long pause. "I'll start the termination process," he said. The next morning, Jennifer's phone rang. Unknown number. She answered on speaker. "He left," a voice said. Just 2 words, then silence. Jennifer recognized the voice immediately. "Marcus Chen from Phoenix Federal." She dropped the phone. Within hours, Phoenix terminated the contract. $28 million gone. Then the bank froze their credit line because I was listed as the personal guarantor. Jennifer couldn't access emergency funds, couldn't make payroll. By Wednesday, Tyler quit, just disappeared, left a resignation letter on his desk, and vanished. By Thursday, the CFO resigned. Federal compliance flagged them as non-eligible for government contracts. My name was on every major filing as required oversight. Friday morning, the board called an emergency meeting. They asked Jennifer to step down. She refused. Then I walked in. Marcus was already there. He stood up and addressed the board directly. "Phoenix Federal will only work with David Delaney. Any other arrangement is void. We've reviewed your operational standing and frankly, you gave away your foundation." Jennifer stared at me. "You planned this," she whispered. I shook my head. "No, I built it. You just never bothered to learn how it worked." The board voted unanimously. Jennifer was removed as CEO. I was reinstated with full authority. As security escorted her out, she stopped at the door. "How long have you known?" she asked, her voice breaking. "Known what?" I replied calmly. "About Tyler and me." I looked her in the eye. "Since February. I just spent the last 9 months making sure everything we built was tied to me legally. I didn't tear down the company. I just removed myself and let you discover what happens when the foundation walks away." She left without another word. Tyler never came back. Last I heard, he's selling insurance in Tacoma. As for me, I'm running the company I built alone this time. And every signature, every contract, every clause has my name on it. Because I learned something important. When someone takes you for granted, don't fight them. Just step back and let them try to hold up what you were carrying.